Hello friends and welcome to Shadow Gamer. I am once again playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. As you remember from my last episode, we had a pretty pleasant time in the forest, but I've picked up a couple of quests. I'm still looking for Mutt, which of course is top priority always. Okay, maybe not always, but I've also found out that there are a couple of young women who are missing. So I'm going to have to try and locate them this time around. Yeah, so I am in the nomad camp. And let's see how this goes. That's where I did the combat training. I wonder if there's anything else to find around here. There's another merchant over here. Oh no, that's he must be on the other side of the tent. That's Bavoidi. It's his daughter that's missing.
Careful!
But is there also someone to play dice with? I bet I need to beat the mission to unlock that dice board. Nope, I'm not robbing him. Alright, so I just wonder if there's anyone else here who might know anything about this other missing girl.
I'm looking for this friend of mine. A big, fair-haired young man. Likes strutting about and speaks like a noble.
Look, you know what? That sounds like the gacho we saw in the forest the other night. But he's scarp and sharpish and vanished in the darkness. I ain't seen him since. Sorry.
What's life like here in the camp?
Free. My friend, free. Your settled life, that is not for me. Being cooped up in one place all day would be the death of me. Nic nane prepuf aisus sa romanolilo.
What did you say? It almost sounded like a curse.
Ah, that was just a bit of wisdom.
You mean a proverb?
Najanav, maybe. We have wise sayings for everything, gacho.
And perhaps a bit of magic, too, eh?
Kora chacho. But they are not spells. We're very superstitious folks, that's all.
Nomads, you mean?
Ha! Romale. You'll not find a more superstitious people than us.
Why is your camp here?
Because we found a gold mine here, but we are so humble you would never know it.
I'm glad you've been so lucky. Would you invite me to a feast?
Nah, you might tell everyone. Then we would have to pay taxes.
You're right. Taxes are the worst thing since the plague.
Right. But if you do not have anything, you do not pay anything. And nobody will be any the wiser. Bokali richni nakalel. That is why we have to keep moving. So the high and mighty do not realize that they have not yet squeezed us dry. Aye. Our kind are birds on the wing, not cooped up hens. I would rather be hungry and free than have a full belly and be chained like a dog.
How do you make your living when you're constantly on the road?
Everyone does the work he knows. Usually things to do with horses, trade and blacksmithing.
And what do you do?
Me? I make sure our luck does not run out.
Right. That must be tiring work then, eh?
Tell me about it. Playing dice requires wisdom.
Isn't luck more important?
So vaqueres, gacho. There is no luck involved. When you have wisdom and a free mind, you accept fate. Lady Luck only smiles on those who know how to accept fate.
How do you get along with the local villagers?
Oilen Kaiser Baraminjahin.
I don't understand. Is that something bad?
They are always unhappy about something. But it is because they are afraid. They are afraid of everything they do not know and understand. Then when we turn up, strangers with a strange language and strange ways, they shit themselves. They are more afraid of us than foreign armies, I tell you. And why is that? Because they know what to expect from an army. But they do not know us, and think the worst of us. See you later.
That was a cool conversation. I was hoping to find out more about the missing daughter, but guess not.
Careful.
Oh, sorry. Potentially, I can play dice against that guy later. Bathmaid. Potentially pay for a bath there. Yeah. All right, let's check the map and quest log. I'm in the Nomads camp. Still struggling with the UI a bit, but so the daughter was last seen going past the herb woman's house, which based on this map, I don't exactly see how, but because she was then headed the same direction as the herb woman's daughter. So we've got Pavlina, Marika. Yeah, my next objective is to talk to the herbalist. So that should be if I untrack this. Yeah, it's same marker. And then I've got a couple of leads on Mutt, so I think it's back to the herb woman's camp unless I want to finish combat training. I kind of want to hold off on that for now, just because I did that last time, so I'll come back. The other thing I wanted to figure out is how to apply see these skills. How do I apply the perk points? Yeah. Okay, so it's pretty simple, I guess, but you need a high enough level to get it. I understand. All right, I think I understand. So survival. Yeah, so I can unlock one of these two, if not both. A wanderer often cannot choose where to lay his head and must take whatever is available. You and your many journeys have long been accustomed to discomfort. It's enough to keep your feet warm and your body dry. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survivor skill is, but at most this perk will improve the quality of a bed to 50%. On higher quality beds, the perk will have no effect. Double the price, herbs, game, and hides for On the Poacher's Trail. I'll take it. So I guess I'm limited to what I can apply perks to. Craftsmanship. And horsemanship. Seems like I can only put 1 point into each of these. All right. Secondary. These are my dialogue stats. Charisma, conspicuousness, noise. My charisma is a 1. Oh, I've got more here. Okay. Yeah, I'll go steadfast. So I hope this isn't too boring. I'm still figuring out the mechanics of this game. Yeah, I'll do the precise strike. Sundering blow. I guess I'm really not sure exactly what kind of a style I'm trying to build for Henry here. Seems like fist fighting happens fairly frequently. All right. Yeah. So I'm beginning to see what. Uh, yeah. Okay. I'm beginning to see what this game has to offer. So I'm getting reputation. Not at Mills, Shepherds, all of these I have a pretty high reputation. All of these are undiscovered. Basically a low reputation with at Zeljov, Trostvitz. Yeah, we kind of made a scene at the tavern, so I need to work on my reputation there. That's all Hans's fault though. That is all Hans's fault. That is not on me. Okay, so I've got some main level. Yeah, I'm gonna try to not lose reputation, so take Charming Man. This will give me access to more weapons, but this will let me increase my carry weight. I'll take that. Agility. Once again, access to more weapons. Fall damage reduced by 30%. Deft hands. Yeah, or nimble stance. One of those two. I think I'll do deft hands. Ooh, I have an extra one. All right. I'll do both then. Yep. Speech, polished wares, more money for selling stuff. Silver tongue, +4 speech bonus. All right. Figuring out how to uh, upgrade perk points. That's great. So I've got all my perks assigned. Hopefully, I didn't assign them into bad categories. This is the codex, so this is background information. Not worried about that. I just need to eventually get some better equipment here. All right. I am going to go back to the herb woman. Can't talk to her. There's a dice game over here, but it doesn't seem to be available currently. All right.
Careful.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. Nomad. Mavodi. No conversation options. Yeah, so I will go back to the herb woman, and I wonder if I can actually fast travel there. Not that I mind wandering through the woods again for another episode, but it might be a bit boring for you all. Here we go. Once again, just trying to figure out how this works. All right. I don't have a travel option. Alchemy bench. Yep. Is this a travel option here? Yeah, it's not giving me a travel option. Can I, oh no, there it is at the bottom left. So, if I get, yeah, I can travel. Awesome. I am figuring it out. Yes. It's having me go all the way. Wow, random event while fast traveling. That's something I've never seen in the game before. Flee. You got away. Good. I wasn't ready to fight two people. I'm still very unsure of the combat in this game. Alright. We are back at the Herb Woman. That is fascinating that events can happen while traveling. Yeah.
I'm looking for Marika, and I heard you know her.
I do. I know her quite well, in fact. But what do you want from her?
She's lost, and I'm trying to find her.
Henry, I think you'd best leave her alone.
Why? If she's in danger, I can help her.
Marika was here with her lover, but he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Samin. Poor girl, she was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay here, said they were in no danger here. But nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Do you know who she was so afraid of?
Everyone, as far as I know. Her own family and the people of Samin.
How come?
Most didn't approve of her relationship with Bohush. Both families took it as an affront to their honor. But that's all I know.
Do you know what happened to them?
Sadly, I don't. Marika was terrified. She didn't want to talk about it at all. And then they were gone.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Marika told me a few times about a cave chamber in Apollonia, but I've never been there myself.
In Apollonia? That's a long way to go.
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here. I fixed Bahush up the best I could. I hope they made it.
Do you know where exactly it is?
I do. You start from Trotsky and go in the direction where the woodcutters cleared the biggest gap in the forest. The entrance should be somewhere on the right side of the valley. There should be one little rock wedged between two big ones. I remember that because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just as small, like she's stuck between two big worlds.
Thank you. I'll try to find her there.
Well, that's all I know about her, lad.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Well, see you later. Have a good evening.
Alright. Yeah, so, information on America, so it's not related to Pavlina, which is something I thought might be the case. Grab some Valerian. Alright, I think Mutt is not far north of here. Yeah, so I can go up, take the split. Yeah, so head generally north and I can get to where one of the leads on Mutt is. Alright. So it would be along this path, I want to say. Maybe we will just walk through the woods again. Yeah, then I want to go over this way. What do you have to say for yourself, Huntsman? Hunting some boars? Good luck. I need a bow so I can do some hunting. Because what would a open world RPG be without a hunting mechanic? Right. Yeah, I'm heading towards D is where I'm heading, so it's probably up top there. Yeah, this game just keeps giving me Skyrim vibes of the music and the scenery. And I know that Skyrim is a fantasy world, and this is more or less a realistic historical world, but still. I don't know, I'm nostalgic for Skyrim. Maybe I should play Skyrim on the channel. I've only played it through 5 or 6 times. What's another one? Yeah, I'll come around this way. Can I harvest that? What is that indicator on the right? To my right, there's an indicator, and I don't know what it means. Is that food? Is that water? It's kind of in the center of the screen right now to the right of Henry and his worn equipment. I do not, and it's, yeah, it's at the bottom right near my health bar. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's drink some water, see if that does anything. Eat some cheese. Oh, hey, dice. Let's play some dice.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like to play?
I don't know what with the badge is. Cardinals. Let's go, farmers.
How about farmers?
And do you have the badge for it?
No, I don't.
Let's go, wagoners.
Wagoners. And do you have enough money for it?
I reckon I don't.
Without a badge, beggars.
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
I'll have to figure out what the badge means.
Fortuna! May the best player win.
Okay, so 1, 3, 4, and 6, no runs, so might as well lock in these ones. Score and continue. Just a 1. Yeah, so with 3 dice remaining, basically I have a 3 for 3 shot of rolling a 1 or a 5, so score and continue.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
It's a game about... Oh, busted. He's got some special dice.
Like this. Damn! What's this?
He busted 2, so we're even. Let's do this. 1, 3, 5. I'll lock in the 1, score and continue. One, 3, yeah, lock in the 1.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Isn't 3 of a kind, and then I can also lock in the 1. And I can score that and continue, because
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
yeah, but I'll lock those, and I have a better chance. I still have a pretty good chance of rolling something on 4, so we'll...
Lord be with you. And what can I get for you?
Alright, let's not bust. Let's not bust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, that's not enough, so I will hold that dice. I will score and pass. 1,200.
Here.
gonna keep going. I don't know what his special dice are doing.
The corner over here. Here it comes. Good day to you.
These ones here. Like this.
Ooh, he might make it to 1500. Yep, there it is, 1500.
Money, money, money.
Yep,
All mine.
I coming right up.
yep. All right. Well, I probably couldn't afford to lose that. We're coming up on the end of the day here.
What's the holdup, innkeeper?
Let's chat.
God bless you.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while. But I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
That'd be him.
he was here then.
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
Yeah, you're right, I don't believe it.
You have a water goblin here.
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Sheleoff keeps complaining about the Tuckovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
Yeah, I definitely don't have 100, so I'll go and see
Fine.
Crazel.
I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Alright, that was productive, and I'm gonna try to fight to earn some money, so let me look at my log. Journal. So once again, I'm gonna put Marika on hold. I'm not putting Mutt on hold, I'm just trying to find a way to earn some money so I can spend the night somewhere. Where is Crazel? I guess that didn't, load up as a quest, so I'll need to find Crazel. So lodgings and dice. Barber, interesting. Crazel was at the mill, right? Where is the mill? Drying rack, Zelija.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
I wish it had given me a quest marker for him. I don't see a mill down there.
Greetings to you.
Talk to the bathhouse owner. Barber's over here. Crazel, something about downhill. Well, because he was gonna send someone up. Where is Crazel at the mill? Did I just miss a quest indicator for that? There were other things too, though. Because some other stuff got added. It's the Nomad's Camp. Water Goblin's Hut. Wolf Pack. Bathing Spot. A nest. I need to figure out what those are for in game. Probably to collect some sort of resource from. Eggs, most likely. Smokehouse. What's over here? New quest. Is that where it's going to be? I bet if I go there, that's a new quest that may be exactly where he is to
God bless.
talk to. Which direction was that? I'm sorry if I'm being dense here, so it's kinda northeast. Or northwest, I should say. Across a covered bridge. So I think this is the direction I want to go. Oh, not quite. What do I know? I can trade with her. Oh, there's so much to figure out in this game. And I hope it's not too painful for any of my friends to watch. Okay, so the covered bridge is this way, so that new quest is in this direction. I don't know if I want to be wandering around at night. So it's been a whole first day since I was healed by the herb woman. Or since I got out of the stocks, I should say, because who knows how long I was in the stocks, but it seemed to be overnight at least. This is the right direction. Yes. I'm hoping this is this new quest marker. That's where what's his name is to camp by the road. Can cook an item. I guess I could sleep here. What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock. Yep. Alright, well, I didn't need to pay for a place to sleep, but I'd like something better than roadside camps to work with. Nomad's Camp. Could go to the bathing spot, see if I can find the Water Goblin's gold, or go talk to the Water Goblin, apparently. Every clue with Mutt seems to be pointing towards him being part of a pack of wolves. Seeing if I can collect any flowers. Doesn't seem like. Yeah, so I'll want to go right. This doesn't seem like much of a trail. Well, who are you then? Oh, that's a Kuman mercenary. Well, I guess it's another episode of me just walking through the woods, or running. Well, my vagrant boots are heavily damaged. I don't know what I can do about that, other than just go find new boots. Okay, so that's where the new quest is. To the left. One thing I like is how you can hear Henry breathing heavily as his stamina runs low. That's a nice detail. It's an audio cue before you actually run out of stamina. That's a really nice touch. So, is this the mill? I'm hoping this is the mill. Or is this the poacher's camp?
Ave Maria.
The dead man had been floating down the at least a week without anyone knowing.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Do you know where he might be? Where's his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlak Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
Does that happen often? That he gets lost in the woods?
He disappears for a while from time to time when he gets orders from Lord von Burgo. And besides that, well...
What is it? You can tell me.
He drinks a bit sometimes. Then everything takes him longer. His job isn't easy, so I understand when he does, and I don't get upset with him.
I understand. But maybe you're right, and it really is something else this time.
Exactly.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
Why did Vostatek forbid you from going to the forest? Is it really that dangerous?
There are wolves, boars, and worse out there.
What could you meet in the forest that's worse than an angry boar?
Well, people, of course. All sorts of cutthroats and thieves hide out in those woods. So watch your back.
I'll keep that in mind. All right. I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
But why doesn't Vitek go looking for Vostatek then?
I told him, but the lad is young and stubborn. He just doesn't listen to me. And besides, him and Vostatic don't get along very well.
All right. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there.
See you soon, my friend.
Yep. Where is he?
Good day.
Oh, there he is.
Greetings to you.
No, that's a huntsman.
I apologize.
Good day to you. What would you like?
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
Don't be cheeky, you brat. You'll tell me what I want to know, or I'll smash that unwashed face of yours against a tree.
Come on, then. You think I'm afraid of you? I'm the one that does all the man's work around here. All Pa does is booze. And if something out there finally ate him, all the better. We'd be better off without him anyway.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to be like that.
Suit yourself.
I have another question about your father.
He's nothing but a drunken blabbermouth. That's all I'll tell you until you pay me.
I only have 5.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to be like that.
Suit yourself.
Threaten
You
him.
gonna do what we talked about?
Aye.
Threaten him and then be like, well, I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to be like that. Oh, that's amazing. I picked the wrong choice there. Alright, let's see where my map is. Alright, I mean, let's see where I am on the map. Alright, the woods are out that way. New quest. I think the thing to do is look in on Pavlena. I do want to find the miller, but, you know, I'm not sure where exactly he's supposed to be. Nomad's camp is over there. Maybe let's stop in at Zelajov. Should I go and help the victim? Let's give it a try. Hopefully I don't die.
Fuck! Someone! Help!
I've been waiting for you.
How do I draw my weapon? Well... Oh, I guess I'm all the way back here. Does that mean I can retry with, what's his face in here?
Good day.
Yep. Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Well, that went well.
Good day to you. What would you like?
What I really need to do is figure out how to draw my weapon.
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
Alright, so we're not threatening him this time. I don't have enough money to pay.
Do you even realise what's at stake here? The woods are a dangerous place. Do you really want something to happen to him? Your mother would be a widow, and you'd be an orphan. Who'd take care of you then? As soon as Lord von Burgov found a new huntsman, he'd have him move into your cottage, and you'd have to leave. Or do you have a sack full of groschen stashed away somewhere, so you could go and buy a new house in Prague?
Kurva, all right, shut up already. I'm not stupid. Father may be a drunken bastard, and living with him is a chore. But Mother still loves him. I'll help you, but only for our sake.
Where did he go? Tell me.
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go and see if there were any wolves about. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the shore, and then turn north into the old forest. If he didn't get boozed up and forget, that is, it wouldn't be the first time.
What's your problem with him? He's your pa. You shouldn't talk about him like that.
All he does is drink and doesn't care about anyone else. Why would I talk about him in any other way? He's like a big, drooling infant. Ma and me are always at his beck and call. So I say we should let him deal with it himself.
Be that as it may, I'm going out to look for him.
No need to rush. At least it would give him time to sleep it off and come home on his own.
All right, well, at least I got a second shot at that after.
I apologize.
Be polite and close the door. All right. Can't chat with that. All right. So I think with how I did better, I might actually pursue this. And I'm not that far from the fisherman and asking about Mutt. Yeah, so let's follow up on Mutt, although it seems likely more than anything else that Mutt is with a pack of wolves in the forest. Fisherman may be able to confirm that for me. Let's not die in a random event this time. I think this is the first game I've played where you can actually run into random events while fast traveling, and I like that because it means you don't miss out on some of the things you might discover while traveling. When you're traveling regularly and just coming across stuff in the world. That's pretty cool, actually. So it looks like we've got a few huts down here. Vidlock Pond. What's going on over here? Is this a tavern? Yeah, a tavern or something. Oh, it's a tanner. Okay. I wonder if you can turn, like, leather into clothes or something. Alright, I wanted to find a fisherman. Still pretty early in the morning. Will it be alright if I come inside?
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Stranger walks into your house at 6 in the morning. Welcome, what can I do for you?
Since you're always walking around the ponds here, did you notice a stray dog wandering about?
What? A dog? Do you think he came here to poach fish? Now, sheep? Well, that would be another story.
And why did you specifically mention sheep?
A while back, I heard Siegfried the shepherd complaining about them. Or about the gamekeeper. Or both. Why didn't you go and ask him yourself?
Where will I find that shepherd?
Siegfried, he lives with his sheep not far from here. On the other side of the water, up on the hill, towards the castle.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of stray dogs around here, have you?
No, if it doesn't have fins and scales, I'm not interested in it. Though one night I was way down on the southern end of Rocktower Pond, the big one, I've a spot there where I catch catfish. Well, I'm fishing, and all of a sudden I hear howling. Not just any old howling, mind you. There must have been at least 50 of them howling in the woods. That noise like an avalanche. I ran straight home and haven't been back there since.
Such a large pack.
Farewell.
Be polite. Close the door behind me after I just barged in. Alright. There's the tanner. Alright, we'll head north and see if I can't find this huntsman. That is not north. This is north. Well, that's east. North. This should be the right trail. It is. Northeast. Just having another lovely stroll through the woods and the ponds.
Hail.
Hi there. I feel like I need to accomplish something here today. Oh boy. Yes. Yes,
I don't want to die sober!
There's someone up in that tree there. If I don't help him, those wolves will eat him alive.
Oh man. I'm working on it. Alright, I can, wolf fangs, wolf hair, wolf meat. Confirm. All wild animals except for hares and wolves belong to the king and their meat is therefore considered stolen. So is the meat of horses and domestic animals. Actually that does mean that, I can take the wolf meat. Where'd the others go? I got rid of them. I just want to find the other 2 wolves I killed. He's over here, so. Yep. Butcher. Oh, come on.
Why did I even leave the house?
Wolf meat. Fangs here. Hopefully I can sell these somewhere or craft with them. Okay. Let's get this one.
Stinking mutt! I'm not food!
As usual, after a fight, you have to loot your enemies. Alright, hopefully I'm not overloading myself. How do I put my...
Dog. Good.
Okay, where are you at?
It's all right now. You can come down.
Thank God. I was starting to think I'd turn into a branch.
Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Are you coming down?
What the hell are you doing? I'll break my legs if you don't make room for me down there.
I'm out of the way.
Watch out! I'm coming down! Jesus! Mary Joseph! And an arse! My foot! Ah! Fuck!
Coulda...
You all right?
I fucked up my bloody ankle, damn it! Thank God you were passing by. Otherwise they'd have eaten me for sure! I'm forced to check. Huntsman!
Your wife sent me.
My dear Zlata. Thank God for her. What's your name?
Henry.
And thanks to you as well, Henry. You've got to... Oh! That hurts. You've got to carry me. Christ in heaven. Of course this happens to me.
Is it bad? How do you feel?
How the hell do you think? Like old Black's prick.
What?
I can't get up either. Oh! Ow! Kurva! Ow!
Jesus Christ.
That's about how I feel.
I heard you're a bit of a drinker. I see that's true.
Not as much as I'd like to be. At least then it wouldn't hurt so much.
I'll help you then.
Thank you. You can carry me to my camp. That's where... Excuse me. That's where Pepik is.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you on the way. Let's have a quick drink first, eh? Want some? I still have a swig of schnapps left.
All right. If I'm going to carry you the whole way, I'll need the strength.
You're my kind of fella. To good fortune, the treacherous bitch.
Oh, that's strong. How can you drink this stuff? Christ.
To hell with it all. Ow! Let's go that way.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss. You can't miss it. It's north from here.
Oh, here we go.
Ow! Damn it! Man! I told you to be careful! You're carrying me like a corpse.
Sorry, but you'll just have to manage. Otherwise, I'd have to drag you by the feet.
No dragging. It's bad enough already having to smell your breath.
As if you smelt like a spring meadow.
That's the fallen tree. I can't get my bearings when I'm upside down. I know. Keep going in the same direction until you come across an anthill. Then I'll tell you what to do.
Do you feel sick? You want me to put you down?
No. Anything but that. We're nearly there.
Looking for an anthill. Yeah, I'm in the right area. Oh, there's the anthill. Perfect. This was not how I expected to be spending my time in this game. Carrying a drunk hunter around.
Here's the anthill. Look at those fellas go. They're as busy as hell. It's making me thirsty looking at them. You know what?
Oh, you
Take
can
me to the
actually...
ale house instead.
What?
I said fuck it. Let's go for a drink. Yeah. Take me to tacos. They've got the best ale.
Oh my goodness. I should just take this guy home. Yeah. Where's his, remind me. Where was his house? It was, like, yeah, it was here. I should take him back here. We're gonna...
On the truck.
We're gonna skip all his nonsense.
Ah, curva. Fuck. I forgot. Henry, wait up. We can't go to the tavern. It was a great idea and all, but what about Pepe? He's surely thirsty too. I can't just leave him high and dry. Take me to the north, along the stream. There's a birch there that's split into a real peculiar tree. You'll know it when you see it.
Ah, fine. As long as it's not too far.
You're really trying my patience with Static. There's a birch there. It doesn't appear to be split in two, but let's see what happens. There's another one over there. My marker is over there. All right. I was just gonna take him home, but we can't forget about Pepik, whoever or whatever that is. This had better not be a useless errand for a drunk guy. I've got better things to do with my time, like finding Mutt. Birch. Ah, yes, split in two. Perfect.
That's the way. Not much further now. Carry on into the forest. There'll be a marker on a tree there.
A marker?
Aye. A cross carved into the tree and a pile of stones next to it. The folks that work in the woods here mark all sorts of interesting places and stashes. Come on, let's move!
The music is appropriate for this quest.
Pepe! Where's our big-eared boy?
There's the X and the stones.
There it is. That's the tree. You see the mark? My hideout is just a bit further to the north. You can put me down there.
I shoulda just taken him home. I shoulda just taken him home. There's his hideout. There are oh, yep, we've got, this is definitely a hunter's camp.
We're here. Put me down. Where's Peppy? Shit. Let's see if I can stand up.
Oh, if you can walk after all of that.
Henry, come here.
What now?
Oof. I need a drink. And to catch my breath, here, take my water skin. Fill it up in that barrel over there. I'll just lie down here in the meantime.
Okay. Can I fill it with water? Where's the barrel?
I'm dying of thirst here. What about that water, Henry?
Water. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. This will clear my head. I know you've done a lot for me already, but there's something else I need. You've got to find Peppy. Whether he ran off or someone stole him, he's in trouble.
So, who is this Pepik, anyway?
He's one of Lord von Burgo's subjects. He's very kind, but can't be on his own, especially not in the woods.
Let me guess. Pepik is a horse?
What the hell did you think he was? My personal servant? Of course he's a horse! And not just any horse. Like I said, he's from Lord von Burgo himself.
What does Pepik look like?
He's very dark, nearly black. He may not be as muscular as a regular worker, but he's quick.
Who could have taken him? We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
You're wrong. There's been a band of poachers wreaking havoc around these parts for a while now. I haven't managed to find their camp yet. But it can't be far. I'm sure they're the ones behind it.
What are we going to do about it?
You'll have to track them down, because I'm useless in this state.
Oh, you were standing on it 30 seconds ago. I'll find him.
All right, I'll find him. I can't carry you all the way home on my back. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that sickly tree over there. All that's left is the cut rope. I'd start over there. There must be some tracks. Once you track him down, hop on him and ride over. He's very nice. I'm sure he'll let you. Just watch out for those thieves. If you were to take care of them as well, I surely wouldn't mind.
Will you manage all by yourself?
Who do you think I am? A little girl?
What if some more wolves show up?
Why would you even say that? Get out of here and stop scaring me.
I'm on it. Rest up in the meantime.
Thanks, friend. And another thing. I had a hunting crossbow on the saddle. If you find that as well, keep it for your trouble.
Well, that's useful. All right, but I think we're going to have to do that next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.